As an adult thinking back on things, I can necessarily pick out things from my childhood. As a child, though, to me it was just normal, being able to see colors around people and being able to communicate with somebody who may not may not necessarily be alive. But again, as children, you tend to learn very, very quickly about what's acceptable and what's not acceptable. I like to sit down with somebody and get into their soul, if you will, and see what makes them click. What are their good points? What are their bad points? For them to hopefully shape their life. And I think people tend to forget how powerful they are. If you can just sit and think about it, that you can be the own author of the ending of your story, which is incredibly powerful. And that's what I like to do for people. Anything that I get, I will say. Okay?
No.
Because I'm being pulled towards your past, okay? So if there's anything that I start to bring up or anything, or anybody that tends to come through that you would rather not hear about, just certainly let me know. If I can move on from it, I will, okay? You've had a tough life, let me just tell you that, okay? I'm sure I don't have to tell you that, okay? Here we go. You have a parent passed on, don't you? Yeah. You got a lot of people over there. Sorry. You know quite a bit of people who've passed on, yeah? A ghost is such a broad topic, or a broad term, if you will, because again, it could be something that's a scene playing out over and over and over again. It may not even be spiritual-wise or soul-wise. It could be just residual energy in a home or in a place. It could be someone who's passed on from something traumatic and is in limbo, so to speak. And that does not mean that everybody who's passed from a traumatic type of a thing remains in limbo. That's not so. Because, people who have passed on in their soul-wise anyway is, it's powerful. They have a choice of where they're necessarily going to go, to a certain extent. Again, ghosts could be something negative as well. You got a female who keeps talking about she's passed from cancer? Your mom's in spirit, yes? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Sweet little thing. I mean, seriously, she has a little bit of a spunk to her, but she reminds me of, those very warm types of energies. I think she did a lot for a lot of particular people, by the way. She has a bit of humor, believe it or not. I don't know what she was like in life, okay? Because she keeps pointing to you and says, that one. That one, give me a run for my money. That one. Never hold guilt. Never hold guilt. She does not, you keep thinking over and over again. She's like wanting to kind of like throttle you, sorry, okay? Because she keeps saying that you're very tough on yourself. I mean, I get called out by a lot of the different paranormal groups that are in town. There's a few of them here. And I went on one call with them from this one house, and oh my goodness. I'd be very hesitant to go back in the house, believe it or not. The person in the house would relate things of waking up with a dark figure being over them and them not being able to move, but they can see through it. Just certain things such as that. In this house, with pictures and stuff, of course, orbs show up. Orbs showed up on video as well, which was very, very interesting. In the photographs, you could see a face being mirrored off of a window that, it's almost like a 3D type of a thing. So you knew that it couldn't have been any one of us, because it was a man, and we were all women at that time. But I'd have to be hesitant of going back in because of the energy of this place as well. Knock, knock, there's another female. You know somebody who's Mary, who's crossed over? She had a very sudden type of passing, by the way. Like, I'm here and boom, I'm gone type of a thing. She keeps saying she has no idea what the bloody heck hit her. Sorry about that. It was like an accident type of a passing, wasn't it? Mm-hmm. Yeah. She's a friend, but she considers you family, okay? Mary, okay? She keeps saying, my sister, okay? She keeps saying she misses you too, by the way. The best advice I think I can necessarily give some people anyways is just to follow that instinct with you and trust in yourself, and there's not enough people that do that. Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.